same variable appears on both sides of an equation, our goal is to rewrite the equation so that the variable is only on one side. In order to do this, we need to multiply out any uses of the distributive property and then add or subtract those terms that have that same variable. So we'll start with the distributive property part. Here we have 36g minus 12 plus 8 minus 40g is equal to 2g. We can combine the 36g on the left with the negative 40g on the left and get negative 4g. We can also combine the negative 12 and the positive 8 to get negative 4, and all of that will equal 2g. Because this g is already on the right-hand side isolated, it makes sense to add this 4g over to combine with that 2g, leaving us with negative 4 is equal to 6g. We finish by dividing both sides by 6, and we get that g is equal to negative 4 over 6, or in its simplified form, negative 2/3. Our next example is very similar to the last one in that you have to choose a side for the variable. However, before doing that, I'd like to offer a suggestion when it comes to solving equations. In this particular example, it makes a little more sense to combine the m's from the beginning and then use a special multiplication. So we're going to say, let's add 0.1m to the right and 0.1m to the left. That's the same logic as last time. This m over here is already kind of by itself. So that gives us 0.35m is equal to 9.8. And instead of just diving right in with the division of 9.8 divided by 0.35, which you could do, and in an era of calculators, that's not the worst multiplication that you would have to do, I offer you the alternative of multiplying both sides of this equation at this point by the number 100. The reason that we use the 100 is that this multiplication will eliminate the decimal on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, the same thing will happen. That one was only to the 10th place, so that would have happened if I multiplied by 10, but I needed the 100 because I needed both sides to be balanced and multiplied by the same number. Now we can do the easier division of 980 divided by 35 in order to finish, and we get that m is equal to 28. So it's not a necessity to take that extra step where you're multiplying by the 100 in order to eliminate some of the confusion with the decimal points, but it can be a helpful step.